Jurassic World Rebirth is directed by Gareth and it stars Scarlett, Johansson, Mahershala and Jonathan Bailey. And in the fourth Jurassic World film, Zora Bennett leads a team of operatives to the most dangerous place on Earth, the original research facility for the original Jurassic Park. Their mission? To get DNA from three of the biggest predators to provide a cure for mankind. Now, if you've seen my reviews way back in the day, like 3 years ago, you'll know that I have not liked a single Jurassic World film. Not even the original, which some people like. And if you do, that's calm. I don't see why you do. I think it's a really bad carbon copy of the original Jurassic Park. So I was just not excited for Jurassic World Rebirth. Even with Gareth Edwards behind the camera, a director which I think is very competent. I mean, he directed Rogue One, Godzilla 2014, The Creator, which was a very big disappointment. And even though he's not a very good storyteller, he can create some beautiful visuals. But still, even with that little glimmer of hope, I just wasn't excited for this movie. And I've just come back from seeing it. And I can confirm that this is easily the best Jurassic World film. It's far better than Jurassic Park 3. But it still just wasn't good. But I do want to get into my positives first. For one, I do think the dinosaur sequences in this movie are actually really, really good. There was one especially with T-Rex, which I thought was the best part of this movie. The tension builds really well in these scenes, and I think the way that they look and the way that they were choreographed and the added bits of tension with the humans as well, it just all really did work for me. And I think visually this movie looks absolutely beautiful. This is easily the best looking Jurassic World film for me. The CGI especially looked absolutely brilliant. Gareth Edwards has always been really good at showcasing large-scale things in his films, and he does not disappoint here. I think the dinosaurs, the large set pieces, the island that the characters go to, all of that look really, really good. And the music is also really good too. Of course, we get the classic Jurassic Park theme, which is always nice to hear, but I did like the new pieces in this film as well. And I also think some of the acting in this film was really good as well. Mahershala, very talented guy. He's really good in this film, bringing out a load of personality to his character. I was also very surprised by Jonathan Bailey as well. It's very clear that he was having a good time on the shoot, and he brought that to the movie as well. But that's where all my positives end for this movie. Other than that, I just didn't find this film that engaging. To start off with, the story. I've seen some people saying they like the concept of this film. I don't know what these people are seeing in it. If you don't know, it's basically about these people who go to this island and they want DNA from these three dinosaurs. And they want it for a cure for mankind. So it gives them an understandable reason enough for why they want to go back to the island. That's fine. But it's just not really anything mind-blowing for this franchise. There's just no real compelling reason to go back to a dinosaur-filled island now. Like these people are so dumb. And I know some people are saying, oh, it's a pretty understandable motivation. I guess. But when it comes to the characters, it's just not really that interesting as well. And that is because the characters have no personal stake in this story. Like, wouldn't it have helped to make the characters a lot better if they themselves or family members had this disease, giving them a driving force, an extra driving force to go to the island? That would have actually made the characters a little bit more engaging. But no, they are given the exact same motivation as previous films. Dosh, that is it. We have seen it so many times, and I am just clambering, just to get something different. We get it with a couple of the characters, and those are fine, because they're easily the best characters. But the main ones, all about money. And it was just so unengaging, because we've seen it so many times before. And the movie is also so afraid to go into its concept. If you find this concept really interesting, prepare to be disappointed, because it just doesn't delve into it all that much. Instead, we get two plot lines, and the secondary plot line of this movie was boring. It focuses on this family, and you do not care about this family whatsoever. The only reason why you kind of care is because there's a little girl. That is literally it. And the guy, the boyfriend of this family, I've got to get into this guy. No offence to the actor playing him, I'm sure he's a really lovely guy. And to be fair to him, he wasn't bad in the film, but his character was so annoying. Honestly, if I was there, he would have got a few knuckle sandwiches in the first few seconds of me meeting him. He's not funny. He's a right knob to his girlfriend's father. Like, why was he in this movie? Why was his family in the movie? Every time they appeared on screen, it was like, why are we here? We don't care about you. And that is why fans of this concept are going to be so disappointed, because the movie just doesn't explore it. So you're just going to be very unengaged with the movie. And speaking of wasted potential, the mutant dinosaurs. Now, this big dinosaur was teased all throughout the movie's marketing. This dinosaur that's a mix of a T-Rex, Xenomorph, and a Rancor. And in the trailers, it looks sick. And in the movie, it looks brilliant. And the opening scene with it, I was like, okay, alright, I'm into this. I like this mutant dinosaur. Well, don't get your hopes up too much because it's hardly in the movie. It was hyped up really well. And then you don't see it for the entire movie until like the last 5-10 minutes, where it does nothing. Absolutely nothing. And to be honest, most of this movie is just plain boring. Again, when we focus on that random family. But the first act is just so slow. And it is trying to build character. But there's just nothing to latch on to. So what you're left with is a movie with very dull characters. A concept which is not delved into much whatsoever. Random subplots which do not need to be there and just slow the movie down. Like, this movie is just nothing. It's just things that we do not care about. And my final flaw with this movie is that some of the acting in this movie is pretty lifeless, including Scarlett Johansson. Now, I like Scarlett Jo. She's one of my favourite actors working today. She's one of my celebrity crushes as well. But she's not good in this movie. In fact, she is pretty lifeless. It's like she was just there for the paycheck. Like, she really didn't seem that interested. And honestly, I respect it. I mean, it's like she knew this movie was going to be bad, so she just went in, got the bag and just left. You have to respect her for that, to be honest. So overall, Jurassic World Rebirth, while being my favourite of the world films, is still not that good. It's just very mediocre. It's not bad. It's got some really good dinosaur sequences. I think visually it looks really good. The music's really good as well. Some of the acting is pretty good, I'd say, as well. But its story doesn't do its concept justice. It goes into random subplots which you do not care about. The characters are not that interesting as well. And some of the acting is just very dry and lifeless. If you're a Jurassic World fan and you're very excited for this movie, don't rush out to see it. It's really not worth it. I don't know why they made this movie. Why did they rush out this movie? I don't get it. So yeah, Jurassic World Rebirth is going to get a very middle-of-the-road score of 5 out of 10. And people, that is the end of my review. If you have seen Jurassic World Rebirth, let me know your thoughts on it in the comments. Did you like it? Did you not? Let me know. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Have a good day. And see you later.